Hey guys, Ross Pitkoff here, and I wanted to briefly share a little story with you about Google Ads. Now, I'm a big proponent of Google Ads for law. It may not be the case across every industry, but when you're dealing with law firms, when people have a pressing need, and look, you're not going to land a Fortune 500 client when you're running Google Ads. Most likely not. I guess it's possible, but it's highly unlikely because those are usually referral based. And Citibank or Wells Fargo, they're going to go to what? Paul Weiss or Simpson and Thatcher, something of that nature. But it is very possible to get a lot of business from small to mid-sized businesses as well as individuals who have budgets where they're serious, they're committed, and they're ready now. And when people have a pressing legal issue, the first thing they might do is ask for a referral from a friend or family member. If they don't get that, the next place they're going, aside from a coworker, the next place they're going is Google. And you want to make sure that you're able to be seen on Google, but not just be seen on page one. There's SEO where you can go ahead and get your law firm close to page one or maybe on page 2 or 3 for relevant keywords. But if you're not already there now, it's a major challenge. But running Google Ads basically lands you that promised real estate at the very top of a Google search. Now, the way to figure out the keywords that are going to work for your searches, or let me scratch that. Basically, when you run a Google ad, the purpose of that ad is to get the right eyes onto your ad and to make sure that your law firm is coming up at the very top of a search. So typically you'll bid on getting to the top position or getting into a rotation of the top 2 or 3 positions. And for each keyword that you want to come at the top of a search on, so for example, breach of contract attorney Los Angeles, you'll want to bid on that keyword to make sure that you're showing up a lot. You'll also, and you can figure out the keywords that people in your locality are searching by using what's called Google Keyword Planner. So if you go onto Google and type in Google Keyword Planner and click on that, you'll sign into your Gmail account, and you can actually start typing in keywords that are relevant to your practice area, and you'll get a whole laundry list of similar keywords that people are typing in right by your office. So that's a really great way to figure out what keywords people are searching for on a monthly basis in your close vicinity. Then, if you want to create an ad, you can now take those keywords and start to apply them to your Google Ads account. So that way, if somebody enters one of the searches for the keywords that you're entering into your Google ad, you're going to come up at the top of Google. Now, one thing we always recommend with Google Ads, and I can't express how much I think this really helps, is not to run Google Ads to your website. Run it to a special landing page that's just a one-pager. So it's a landing page is a one-page website where the viewer doesn't have any other options to view a About Us, to view a Who We Are page, or to even leave and go ahead and look at, maybe accolades or case history or things that you've accomplished. The reason that this works is when people are reviewing a website, it's like reviewing a brochure. And by looking at a nice brochure, it's great, but they tend to get lost and distracted. And when you're at work or you're out with friends or you're at home and you've got the kids around, odds are, even if you're looking through a website, you're going to get distracted soon enough, this day and age. A landing page gets rid of that. It basically says, this is who we are, these are our practice areas, bullet pointed very concisely, and then it has a lot of call to actions, meaning multiple times throughout the website, it's going to say call now, and then it's going to have an option to fill out a form for a free consultation or a free strategy session. Sometimes we use the phrasing strategy session. We find that happens to work well. So the benefit of doing this is to ensure that people aren't going to get distracted, that we're just kind of guiding them to the result that they want and we want, which is for them to call us, because they wouldn't be on your website if they weren't interested in calling. But once you allow people to get distracted, to start reading through things, then their minds start to wander. They start to wonder, well, should I speak to this firm? Should I look at another firm? Maybe the phone rings, maybe somebody comes into the room, and before you know it, they leave the site, never to find you again. So Google Ads to a specifically created landing page catered to your practice areas is the way to run ads. And if you have questions about keywords or how to do the search, go ahead and shoot me an email. You can also call us up too. We're happy to offer free advice and walk you through that process. But if you're a solo, if you have 5 to 10 attorneys, 15 attorneys at your law firm, Google Ads is a really great way to get qualified leads. And you'll get some unqualified callers too, but you're going to get qualified leads. Take care.